As stated by Shakespeare, all the world's a stage. And BL has served as the stage to the Blackfriars Guild since the December of 1963. And their 103rd show is underway.
This year's spring play is The Mousetrap by Agatha Christie. It's one of her most famous plays. It had an extremely long run. It might still be running.
It's about this newlywed couple that is running a guest house, and they have several new incomers come in, and they don't know anything about them, and they all seem to have a secret towards them. And one of them is a murderer, but they don't know which one it is.
3 words to describe The Mousetrap would be insane, comical, and suspenseful.
Scary, childlike, and surprising.
Unexpected, scary, and humorous. All 3 of those combined makes for an interesting play.
Who's the killer? Who's going to be killed next? And all of that goes on. It's a great murder mystery. And we've got a particularly great setup for it because the audience is really sort of almost embedded.
I think it's awesome. It's so much fun. And I remember when first reading the script for auditions and everything, and it was just so easy to get through, and you wondered the whole time, like, who did it and what's going to happen next and what's going to be revealed about these people and what's going to happen to them. And that's the really great thing about this play.
Most interesting character would be Miss Paravicini, because she's just very lively and very foreign.
I would definitely have to say the murderer. Of course, I'm not going to say who it is, but that person in particular has a very complex character, and you'll be very surprised to see who it is because it's not someone you'll expect.
I would say the most interesting character is Sergeant Trotter. He comes in and he's a policeman, but he comes out of nowhere, but he takes charge and no one really knows where he came from, but he definitely helps solve the case.
My favorite actor is Xander, and he plays Mr. Wren, and it's just because he is so out of it and in his own world, and it's like a child, and he always pops out of nowhere when people are talking about him.
Putting on the spring play is a very complicated affair, especially at this time of the year, because we just had the musical, we just had Covenant School rent our stage next door, band just did a concert the other night, and so we're constantly trying to build a set and get seating arranged and rehearse while there's this constant flow and flux of things going on. It's quite maddening.
There's a lot of new actors who just came in this year, and I think it's very exciting.
It's a really scary play, and I think it is definitely worth watching because, you never know what's about to happen next.
Definitely make time to come see it because I think there's a lot of surprising elements. It's very fun. It's very, and you can get a good laugh here and there. And it might encourage you to try out for next year's plays. And I think it's going to be a great show. So definitely make time to come see it.
Come and see the play, and before you see it, make a guess on who you think is most suspicious and who you think did it.
If you cannot catch the spring show today, it will be showing April 2nd through the 12th. It's simply marvelous. This has been Danielle Rogers reporting for Across Campus.